Guys, my name is Naya and I'm here with Oakland baseball player Danny, and we're going to be doing a self-confidence and teamwork questionnaire. How do you feel about teamwork? Like, what is your input on teamwork?
I feel like teamwork is really important. It gives you a head start in the real life because there's times probably where you're gonna go out, find a job, and you gotta work as a team. So it maybe creating good work ethic while working with your team, it'll help you get a head start in the real life.
Are there a lot of things about yourself that you don't like when it comes to either just in general or baseball-wise?
Yes, there's like if I was to look at myself in the mirror, I think there's a lot of things I could work on.
Okay. Do you worry about your past mistakes and if you will like repeat them in the future?
I don't think I'll repeat them, but I do worry that I'm a big believer in karma. So I feel like the past mistakes I have made, what I worry about is if and when they're gonna bite me.
Okay.
So I think about that a lot.
Do you think you overthink a lot when it comes to the game or just in general?
Yeah, I do. I catch myself overthinking, but it's not for a bad reason. It's because I care. I get to just overthinking, just because I care.
Yeah, that's good. So, how do you feel about teamwork and self-confidence, and how do they go hand in hand?
Teamwork and self-confidence go hand in hand because as a team, like if you're not confident, you're not ready to compete. And as a team, even though it's a team, it's still an individual performance. So, well, since you're an individual, you got to be self-confident in what you do, or the team won't work. So,
Okay. How supportive are you?
how supportive am I?
Yeah, how supportive are you when it comes to teamwork and ethics and how supportive?
Oh, I'm huge on it, man. Huge on it, because I'm huge on family. So
Okay.
that's all teamwork is a family. So, and then work ethic, all of it is all in the one, man. So if you part of a team, you know what I'm saying, you say the word teamwork, y'all gotta work hard as a team. So work ethic is it goes along into that. Everybody has to be on the floor. So I'm huge on that.
So speaking for you and like the baseball team, do you guys get along? Do you guys practice a lot of teamwork at practice on and off the field?
Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. All the time. We always together. Like on the field, off the field. I'm with them guys all day, every day, the whole semester. So it's nothing really we had to work on much, man. I mean, we kind of came into it and everybody just glued. You know, even when adversity go wrong, everybody sticks together. So we don't really have that problem.
That's good.
Where do you think your self-confidence is at personally as a coach?
I think it's good, but I don't say that egotistically. I just say it because I know I enjoy it, and as long as you enjoy it, you feel confident and you feel like you're ready to go to work every day. And I think when you see your players succeed both on and off the field, that's where you get your confidence.
Okay, so do you worry about things you should have done or said to your players or coaches that could affect the outcome of their performance?
I think every coach will always tell you they've said something they wish they hadn't, or they've omitted something they wish they would have said. But I think as long as you think about, think before you speak, that old adage, I think you feel better. And I think if you tell them the truth all the time, that helps too.
Last question.
Okay.
Do your players understand what is expected of them individually and as a team?
I think so. And individually, like right now, we're at the end of the fall season, so we bring in every single player and talk to them individually and tell them their strengths, their weaknesses, and what they need to work on. So I think the more feedback and more truths you give them, the better players they become, and it just develops a two-way street of trust. And then collectively, if they play well, I tell them. If they don't, if we're underachieving, I tell them that too.
Do you worry about things you should have said or done to your players or coaches that could affect the outcome of their performance?
Every day, and probably every hour, because one, obviously communication is a big deal, but also little things that players don't think about. always that I had to think about as a coach, or who subs and when. Did I sub the right person at the right time? Did I pull somebody out that didn't need to get pulled out? And that's hard when you're in the middle of a game and you're trying to think 3 or 4 moves ahead. And who do you want to finish the game? Who do you want to start the game? What happens if this happens? And then how making sure that I communicate well enough with my assistants so they know what I want from them and what I need from them. But I think, after every practice, after every game, after every film, every individual meeting,
Do your players understand what is expected of them individually and as a team?
I hope so. I think as a team, they know what I expect from them. I often worry and wonder about individually if they know. But I've tried, especially this year, have tried to learn from my lack of meeting individually last year, and then tried to put in place, even amongst the craziness, that I do meet with kids individually. So that way they know, or we try to communicate that of what I want from you, and then on the flip side, what they are expecting of me and what they are concerned about or are happy with. So hopefully I'm doing the steps that I need to do to move towards individually them knowing what they're expected to do.
Okay, so last question. Is there an effective feedback process in place to coach for performance?
Dang. Again, this year I think we're doing a little bit better job than last year, in the sense that there's a little bit more film work. As far as we watch film of practice at the beginning, we're going to watch more film of ourselves after games, and in that kind of feedback. And then again, it's a lot of communication of making sure that when I pull somebody out or sub somebody out for a mistake or anything like that, that I, even if it's briefly, I stop what I'm doing with the rest of the team for a second and tell them like why they're being pulled out. Or on the flip side, if it's just a sub, reminding them that, hey, it's just a sub. You be ready to go right back in. You didn't do anything wrong. We just needed fresh bodies. That's it. But as a young coach, it's just trying to figure out what the best way is for that feedback, when it is, and then how well you guys receive it.